Thank you, City Councilors and Mayor. I'm Sarah Smith. Thank you, Mayor Enriquez, for keeping the public comment at the beginning of the meetings. Councilors McClure and Flores have expressed support for having a legislative team that would more effectively advocate for the needs of our community with the legislature. When we concerned citizens of our community contact our local Las Cruces senators and representatives, we rarely get any response. I hope that you will move forward with creating this legislative team, since your voices as an elected body could be so much more powerful in advocating for what we need. I presume there is probably more happening behind the scenes than I can see, but in case you don't know, Las Cruces Public Schools takes an active role in advocating for their specific needs with the legislature. Maybe it would be helpful for the City Council to model the legislative team on their experience. For instance, Las Cruces Public Schools has a legislative forum where they meet with legislators to discuss what is needed. They also participate in the interim committee meetings of the legislature. Those committee meetings will be starting on July 17th this year in preparation for the 2025 legislative session. From monitoring the bills proposed during the last couple legislative sessions, there were quite a few that had the potential to help our crime situation in Las Cruces. Our Las Cruces representatives and senators generally voted against these bills, but maybe if you show support for them, things could be different. I'm going to follow up with an email to all of you, as well as Chief Story, with a list of some of the bills you might be interested in advocating for in the next session. These include bills that you have mentioned supporting already, such as changing the bail reform laws and addressing incompetencies so that we can stop the catch and release of many repeat offenders in Las Cruces. But there are also other bills that you may want to look at, including ones that would fortify the 3 strikes law, increase penalties for felons in possession of firearms, as well as trafficking drugs in possession of a firearm, increase the penalties for organized residential theft, attacks on law enforcement, shoplifting, fentanyl-related crimes, and additional violent felonies. You may have heard that Oregon is backtracking on their legalization of drug possession. One thing they are going to implement is the option for drug treatment instead of jail time, and that seems to be in alignment with the approach that you are wanting to take here in Las Cruces for some offenses. Maybe that is something you would want to advocate for in some of the state laws as well. We can work together on this. If you are able to get momentum building for these crime bills in the legislature, then we can potentially help by mobilizing the people of Las Cruces and our statewide grassroots network to show mass support for the bills as well, in order to increase the chance that they will pass in the legislature. Thank you.